Alright, at the beginning of the episode, we can see sights of Sodor during the night. Thomas and Percy are having a night shift, and they are pulling a very important thing, the post train. In this scene, we can spot our first goof. The end of the track is visible. The post is loaded into trucks at both that harbors, and the engines pull their trains through the silent stations, delivering their precious levels. Sometimes the light of a full moon on a clear night will light the way for them, or sometimes it will be so foggy that Thomas and Percy cannot even see the stars. Percy's eyes are wonky. Anyway, Percy was waiting at the junction because mainline train was late.
Sorry.
Henry has a small gap between his eyes and faceplate, and his lamp is crooked.
Come on, Percy, said his driver.
I don't know if I should point this as a goof, but because trick of the light, half of driver is shinier, making one of his eye having a different color. Tell me what do you think about this in the comments. Percy's driver decided to make up the lost time. Percy was trying to go faster, but the sun was already rising as he finished his work.
Never mind, thought Percy. It's nice to be up and about when it's the start of a new day and there's no one else around.
But Percy was not alone for long.
Bother, said Percy. It's that dizzy thing, Harold. Good morning, whirred Harold. I always said railways were out of date, but you're so slow with the post, you should give everyone their stamps back. Post haste.
Wait a minute, we saw previously a red flag next to Harold, but now it's gone.
Good morning, Percy, called Duck. You're up early. You're wrong, sighed Percy. I'm back, tired and late.
Well, that was very dangerous. Percy started backing up before the turntable stopped. Percy rolled into his shed and fell asleep almost before his buffers touched the bar. In the evening, Percy's driver decided to set off early.
Thomas was waiting at the station.
But look at the engines, they have some wires on their fronts. In the next scene, head of Thomas's driver is facing backwards. Very awful goof. Anyway, Thomas explained that Percy in charge of the post has complained about the last night delay.
Tonight, we'll just have to be quicker than ever before.
The engines were just leaving the station when they heard a familiar buzzing.
I say, you two, there's news flying about. Where? Puffed Percy. All over the place. They're going to scrap the post train and use me instead. Wings work wonders, you know, always. Rubbish.
Rubbish.
That night, everything ran like clockwork. Thomas and Percy steamed through the stations, making good time everywhere they went. Or play that again. After the scene fades, Percy's mail coach is derailing itself.
At a station,
Thomas's eyes are wonky.
Thomas noticed a man looking cold and worried.
Actually, he's smiling. Also, I noticed he's wearing a hat in very dark shade of brown. Previously, the hat was in lighter shade of brown.
We can give you a ride, said Thomas's driver.
Wait a minute, the driver with different eye was actually Percy's.
Thank you, said the man. Anything's better than sitting here.
The man is missing his scarf. And there's some blue paint on his hand.
The next afternoon, Percy passed the...
The red coaches have crooked roofs.
Hello, lazy wings. Are you too tired to fly today? The wind's too strong. I've been grounded, grumbled Harold. You need rails, laughed Percy. They work wonders, you know. Always.
That night, Sir Topham had showed the two engines a letter, but Percy's face is on the loose. And his whistle is missing. Anyway, the letter was from the man who missed his last train. But look closely to the letter. The sign Sir Topham had has only one T at the end.
And everyone says that the post train is the pride of the line.
So those are all of the goofs found in Season 3 episode Thomas, Percy and the Post Train. I hope you all enjoyed this video, my train lovers, and I'll see you next time.